Hey everyone, this is Michelle. I'm an advisor at Creative Memories, and today you'll learn how to make these two borders. They're actually made the same. I just flipped the colors a little bit between the two of them. These are made using the border tool from Creative Memories that looks like this, and it has to be used with the mat, and I used the red blade. So let's get started. I used these colors of cardstock, and then I just mounted them on white just so you could see them well. But I would put these like at the top or the bottom or the side of coordinating paper. You could do it on white. You could do it on Spargo pages. You could do it on white cardstock and put it in top-loading pages from Creative Memories, or on Spargo paper or Spargo cardstock, or just whatever you like. You know, a designer paper, whatever works with it. These are the three colors of cardstock I used. Obviously, these are some scraps. They're partial pieces. So I'm going to clean up the edges with a trimmer so I can have straight edges to work with. And I can always save that and use it for something else. Oh, that's crooked. You need to, let me do this. I was just getting a little sloppy. I need to pull that out. And make sure my little foot is out. Really, that helps so much to keep it straight. But I'm going to line it up at the top, and then it has this straight edge there. And now I'm going to do it again because that piece I did was crooked. There we go. So I have a good straight edge on there. I have two good straight edges here. And I'll go ahead and clean this up and cut this design off. This was left from a border maker tool cartridge idea that I did. Of course, I'll save that because that could be cute on something. I try to use every scrap that I can. Okay, so now I've got some good clean edges to work with. So we're going to start with the blue on the bottom. And I forgot to measure this to see how wide it is. So I'm going to do that right now. So that's 2 inches. So I'm just going to cut this straight up 2 inches. So I'm going to line it up at the 2-inch mark here, the top, and make sure it follows that grid line all the way down. Close it and cut. It has the straight blade in here. So that's my base piece. Okay. And then the other two I'm going to cut with the border tool. And I'm going to look at this to get an idea. Let's do this one first. So let's cut a wavy piece of aqua. So I'm going to line this up at the 1-inch mark here. Well, let's do it over here. Line it up at the 1-inch, I'm sorry, not 1-inch mark, at the white line. Y'all, it is like maybe 2 in the morning, so I'm getting a little tired. I've been making a lot of videos today. So I'm going to line it up here and with the white line at the top. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm going to put my border tool over the mat. It's designed to fit over the mat, and just get it as close to the edge as I can so that I don't waste cardstock. My blade is going to come right here. So I'm going to put my two little notches in this track right here and cut. Now with this, I do not want to move anything at all. I just want to come over and cut another one. And when I've shown another video making streamers, I told you to move it up and down and over on the mat. For this aqua piece, I don't want to do that. Now, I'm going to look at this and see about how wide I did it. I'm not going to be exact, but I think that's good right there. I think it's good. I want it maybe a little wider. So I'm going to cut this, and really I'm just eyeballing it to see about how wide I want it. I'm not being exact. Okay, so I cut both edges exactly the same with the same blade and everything. So this piece is going to go here. Okay, I'm going to put my repositionable tape runner on the back here. Just little dabs at all the curves and at the ends. And just try to position that at about the middle. Now this light blue piece, I'm going to cut a little bit differently. Okay. This is similar, this cut that I'm going to make here is similar to the cut I made when I showed how to make streamers. But the piece under it was not cut that way. It was cut the way I just showed you. Okay, so we're going to place this light blue cardstock all the way at the top, the tippy top of the mat, and line it up with that right hand side dotted line. Okay, and I'm going to cut just like I did before. As close to the edge as I can without wasting cardstock. And then save this to do something else with. Now, for this, I want it to look a little bit more like fat, skinny. So I'm going to move it all the way down to the very bottom of the mat and over to line it up to where this comes out past that white hand dotted line, maybe about 1/4 of an inch past or so. And you can look at it and see what it's going to look like. If you want it to be a little bit wider, you can move it around a little bit. But the key was that the first time I cut it, it was all the way at the top. The second time I cut it, it's all the way at the bottom and over a little bit. And I'm just going to spot check it and make it about as wide as I want it. I like that. And then I'm going to cut that. And this does not have to be exact. It's just kind of like flowy. Okay. I need to clean that up just a tiny bit on the bottom. Okay, now I've done all my cuts. So now I just want to do this piece on top. And I like it like this. So you're just going to place it. Sorry, this was a scrap piece and it's got some adhesive on it. Just pretend you don't see that. I'm going to place it so the swells go opposite of the swells of the aqua, okay? And then just put some repositionable tape runner there and place it where I like it. And again, let's pretend all that little adhesive's not there. I'm not going to spend time cleaning it up. And I need to just straighten my edges up just a little bit, just because you can, they're not exactly even, but they're super close. This side too. And then I'm done. So you could place this at the top or the bottom of a page, on the side, like have a 2-page spread and have it on the outside edges of each page, or do what you want. And I picture this could be like a summer border for water, like just kind of a watery look. You could add some stickers to it, beach balls, things like that. Or it could be, you could change the colors a little bit and like maybe do a softer blue and a softer aqua and make it look snowy. Add some white even. Play around with it. You could do it with any colors, but I kind of picture it pretty for snowy pages with a little bit lighter colors, maybe even a lavender, and blues and aquas would be pretty, or like summer water. Now, one more thing I want to show you is the difference. So this is the one where I did the regular swell on the bottom and the ribbon swell on the top. And I reversed it here and I did the regular swell with the light blue on the bottom and the aqua on top with the ribbon swell. So it's just a matter of what color combination you like. I think I like this one better. I like the softer blue on top and the little bit darker on bottom, but Either one are beautiful. So that's a cool way to make a watery border using your border tool that goes with the custom cutting system. Thanks for watching my video.